Assalamu alaikum. Welcome to mathematics class for standard 7th. You're going to learn chapter 14 symmetries part 2. In this part you're going to learn to identify the line of symmetry, which is also called as the axis of symmetry. You will also learn to draw the mirror image of the given figure. You will learn to identify the numbers of lines of symmetry. Now let us begin with folding one paper and cutting it into a desired shape R, as it has been described here. So when it is unfolded, there appears one folded line here. This folded line, which is drawn with the help of broken line, is actually the axis of symmetry. Now this axis of symmetry could be standing, called as vertical line of symmetry, as these are all standing. These are called vertical line of symmetry. Okay, or it may be lying like this, sleeping line, which is called as horizontal line of symmetry. Understood? So there are two types of lines of symmetry, as well as diagonal shapes are also there. How the diagonal shapes comes? That happens when they are actually being like this, crossed way, like this, the horizontal way, right? The word means in a standing way only, but in a cross position. Then we can say that there may be some figures are having more than two lines of symmetry, right? That we are going to learn later in this video. Now let us start with vertical line of symmetry. Here one picture of car is there and one heart is there. When we unfolded the figure of this car and heart, we found the broken line, which was actually the vertical line of symmetry. In other words, the vertical line of symmetry is actually giving us the mirror reflection, right and left. Right is the mirror reflection of left, or we can also say that left is the mirror reflection of right. Could you see this R's here? This R, this is a mirror, this is mirror. In the mirror, the R appears to be inverted, right? Its mirror reflection is totally opposite of the real R. Similarly, one bug is here where the antenna is moving towards left outside the mirror, but inside the mirror the same bug's antenna is moving towards the right side. So you understood that how the mirror reflections are actually not only the mirror reflections are actually the vertical lines of symmetry showing. Right now horizontal lines of symmetry, we can say the water reflections. Okay, the water reflections could be taken as the horizontal line of symmetry. Now look at here. This plane is having a horizontal line of symmetry, right? Means the upper half is actually same as the lower half. We are going to talk about this thing later. Now look at this figure where one tree is there. So this is actually the horizontal line of symmetry, and this is actually the water reflection. Here the water is there where the reflection we could see. So the reflections are exactly same as the original one, but the line of symmetry is horizontal. But in this figure we could see that vertical lines of symmetry are also there. Means this half is actually equal to this half. Similarly, if you are going to mark this as vertical line of symmetry, this side half is actually equal to this side half. You understood that how the things are taking place. Now we are going to talk about this figure is having both the lines of symmetry, horizontal line of symmetry as well as vertical line of symmetry. You understood? So now let's move ahead. Drawing of mirror image. Let us see this video. In this video, one paper has been given with a line of symmetry in which some of the figures are drawn to one side of the page. One half circle is there. This is two parallel lines, one dot at the center and one at the corner. And we have been asked to draw the mirror reflection of these things. Now let us take this point which is at the center of the page. When I'm going to fold it and if I'm going to press it, its reflection will come here, right? So what I'm going to do, I'm going to take the scale and put it right at the center with the same marking, with the similar kind of distance where it appear to the right half, and I'm going to draw its mirror image, that is reflection on the other side. So this will give me the exact figure of mirror reflections. Now let us talk about the corner one. The corner ones will be here, so another corner one will be here, right? So I'm going to draw it so that I can give it the correct image. Now what this image will say that yes, this line of symmetry is correct. Now look at this circle. The circle has been drawn half. I'm going to complete it by drawing its mirror reflection. So here we have drawn, and here in this manner I have completed the figure. Now look at this line here. We cannot draw like this, right? We have to first of all take the measurement, because from the line of axis of symmetry the distance should be same towards right and left. So if this is 8 here, so we can say that even towards the right side it will be 8 centimeter. Okay, so I'm going to mark it here, and then I'm going to keep my scale and draw the first line, which will be of equidistant from the axis of symmetry as well as its parallel line beside it. Now it is exactly the mirror reflection. Now look at these some three lines over here which are moving towards downside. So here also we have to move downside, but in this it is left side, so in my reflection it will be towards right side. Okay, so this is how it has been done. Now let us identify the line of symmetry. Suppose we have been provided with some dots. Now we have to identify that where our line of symmetry will appear. So let us see this video. Here I have taken one paper which has been folded to one side here, and to other side it is open. Okay, so I'm going to have some, now see, this is exactly overlapping. It's a very nicely folding has been done, so that from the folded lines I can keep this kind of puncher. This is a punch machine where it is used to make the holes in the paper, but I'm not making hole, I'm just pressing it a little bit so that I can develop some grooves here, and it will give me some kinds of impressions here. After getting the impressions, you could see I have not cut it hole, right? And they are at some distance away, right? Now if this is given to us, let us see, they are exactly towards the same distance from the folded ones. This is the folded line, so this is at the same distance, and here also it is at the same distance. So this folded line is actually our axis of symmetry. Could see they are at equidistance, both of it. Now let us make one hole at one corner. So if it has been punched hole at one of the corner, there will be holes automatically to the other side. Look at this, right? One hole at one page, another page. See this one, right? Equidistance. So this is one side, this is other side of the axis of symmetry. They are exactly the mirror reflections of each other, right? So in this manner we can identify the line of symmetry. Now any figure does not have only one line of symmetry, there could be multiple lines of symmetry. As you can see in these figures, here the square is having so 1 2 3 4 lines of symmetry. Look at this kind of star which is having 1 2 3 4 lines of symmetry. 1 2 3 4, not only 4, that but there could be many, that means more than 4. That's why it is called as multiple lines of symmetry. You understood? So let's move ahead now. So students, I hope you are now able to identify the line of symmetry or axis of symmetry. You are also able to draw the mirror images of the given incomplete figure. If it has been given to you, you will be able to complete them. You can identify the numbers of lines of symmetry, right students? So I hope you have done well and you will be doing well. Okay, thank you.